and he released the poster, and then we got this motion poster where you got like a hint of the of the music for it. Downloads. There you go. Superman motion poster. I do like this. Okay, so I just love the optimism of this, right? And they got like different colors without having to do the rainbow, which Star Trek can't control themselves, right? Look up. Oh man, no one's wanted to look up for the last 4 years, last 8 years in America, 10 years. I don't know how long it's been. It's been so long since the that's the 12th. I know. So long since there's been any optimism, right? This is why I'm very psyched for this. And don't get me wrong, I really, really like Henry Cavill as Superman. I like him as freaking everything, right? Henry Cavill is a knockout of the park actor, right? I'm always interested in he always brings great stuff to the role and brings respect and integrity, right? Conrad says he finds the music very Battlestar Galactica. I agree with you, but I think we're going to get a bit of the traditional Superman music as well. But here. Like if they put in if they put over there, da, 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 I mean that's Superman, mate. I mean I think that seems to be the vibe they're going for, the very Christopher Reeve vibe. I was saying, yeah, I like Henry Cavill. I think he was a great Superman. This is a very different direction. I would have loved to have seen who was it? The Zack Snyder Superman universe, DC universe fulfilled. I would have loved to have seen that. I would love to see his next 2 Justice League movies. Right? I would love to have seen that. I think they would have been genuinely good, and that they're not making them as an animated feature is bizarre beyond bizarre to me. James Gunn finds the Filth Colony. Oh, I don't know what that is. Sounds kind of fun. Yeah, there's awe and wonder in here, right? But not so much fun as yet. And one thing you can guarantee from James Gunn, not guarantee, that I'm used to seeing from James Gunn movies is fun, right? I find Creature Commandos a lot of fun. I like the 3rd episode. I thought it was a lot of fun. I really should review that today. Right, so much I've got to review. I found that a lot of fun. So it just kind of drones on like this for a bit. That's the Superman music. Listen to it. Oh, okay, this is the first time I heard that because I haven't listened all the way through it. That makes me excited. Because the Goldsmith theme, thanks to Peter Rich telling me the name of the I thought James Horner. The Goldsmith theme is so endemic as part of Superman, right? It's so part of what Superman is. And I understand it's not from the original comic. John Williams' theme is Superman. Okay. So, whoever it is, right? We love it. And so then today, James Gunn put out this this introduction to the teaser trailer for Superman. What's the movie called? Superman, just Superman? I think it's just called Superman. So here it is.
James Gunn here, and as you may have heard, I've been working on a Superman film. This project is so much more than just another movie to me. It's a story about humanity, about what it means to be a hero in a world that doesn't always make it easy to be one. I can't wait.
That's perfect. That's a perfect understanding of Superman, right? And listen, I understand many people checked out Creature Commandos straight away because they had right-wing Antifa. It's really weird. They said they were right-wing extremists, but they all look like Antifa, right? So look, James, bless him, he lives in Hollywood. He's got these weird notions about what people are like, which just to fits into his personal prejudices, right? But I would say his instincts as a storyteller, as a filmmaker, has never let me down. Has never produced something I found unwatchable. In fact, everything he's done that I've seen, I've liked a lot.
For you to see it, the heart, the action, and the incredible performances from David Corenswet, Rachel Brosnahan, Nicholas Hoult.
Rachel Brosnahan as Lois Lane is brilliant, right? What brilliant piece of casting. Although, I don't know, like I still Margot Kidder in that first movie, right? She was so perfect, right? Don't worry, ma'am, I've got you. You got me. Who's got you? Oh God, let's find that clip. Because that was real Superman, wasn't it? YouTube. Superman the movie, Lois Lane helicopter scene. That's got to be on YouTube. Oh, okay. Because you got to be able to compare this to the gold standard, and for me, this is the gold standard. The gold standard. And where is it? I've got that. I got to grab as well. 1 second. I just love so many things about Superman. Do you remember? I love in the Superman 2 how he flies the American flag, stars and stripes, back on the dome on top of the White House and puts back. Oh God, I love all of that stuff. Hey, let's see what he's got to finish saying.
And the entire cast. So set your reminders. Tell your friends. You can see the Superman teaser trailer tomorrow.
And I'm looking forward to it, right? Genuinely, I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, let's just A-B it for a second. Doink. I mean, this is just a great director scene as well. Weird that he wears a hat, though, in the late 70s. Oh, God, listen to the music. It's so perfect. Again, great gag. Again, I forgot how much I love this movie. Yeah, she was freaking perfect in this role. And she wasn't so great in the second one. But no, the second one she wasn't bad. She was absolutely perfect in this one. Yes! Oh, so good!
Excuse me.
That's a bad outfit.
Oh, man. Of course, I can find the clip of... what's it called again? He's dead now. Comedians in Superman 3. Not Alan Pryor. I don't even know who Alan Pryor is. I'll look it up 1 second. I wonder if I can find the clip of him on the Tonight Show talking about Superman.
Okay, Presley, move these people.
I love the way they rush up the tension as well. I mean, again, this is just a perfect scene.
God, look up there.
What the hell's that?
Easy, miss. I've got you.
Oh God, it's so perfect. It really is. It just makes me feel good.
You've got me. Who's got you?
Let's see him save the helicopter.
I can't believe it. I just cannot believe it. He got her.
And the lower stakes on it actually make it a lot better. Like the plane rescue in Superman Returns was really, really excellent in a lot of ways, right? But this is so much better an introduction to the character. They got to have this music. I'm sorry, they got to have this music. All right, we'll stick around until he tells her flying's still safe. So I wonder if they're going to deal with like celebrity culture. Like, what would Superman be in the midst of celebrity culture? That's an interesting question. Oh, sorry, you don't like Superman Returns? There's a lot good about it. I liked what's his name, Lex Luthor. It was cancelled for a long time. Richard Pryor, by the way. Yeah. There's a reason why. What was this? 78? How many years ago? It's 88, 98, 2008. This was it 46 years ago, right? 40, and it still gives you goose pimples, right? Still the Lex Toucher. He was actually exonerated, I thought. And you all believe a man can fly.
Gentlemen, this man needs help. Well, I certainly hope this little incident hasn't put you off flying, miss.
I mean, like, man, he is such a good-looking guy. Look at him. He's just chiseled and perfect.
Statistically speaking, of course, it's still the safest way to travel.
Right. Wait! Who are you?
A friend.
They hadn't done the thing that the S was really, meant the House of L. Or was it Richard Pryor? Let me look at Richard Pryor. Richard Pryor talk show Superman. It was really freaking incredible. And that's what, this is it. You're talking about Superman? Yeah, he just also, this is like 30 seconds clip. Second, and this is why he was in Superman 3, which may not have been about a good idea. And are you disappointed that wasn't the Bizarro Superman when in the trailer he gets like all the computer stuff put on him, right? I thought that was going to be Bizarro, which really would have worked very well for that series. And then the fourth one they filmed in Milton Keynes. Oh, for goodness sake! I'm trying that again. No, like what's the point if the audio doesn't come out? Okay. Yeah, I was on the Tonight Show with Johnny Carson. Okay, let's see if this version works. Still downloading. Really? If not, we'll look for another copy. I mean, we could always just watch a teaser. Yeah, let's see if this works. No. Okay, I'm gonna, because this is such a great clip. It's promoting Superman 3. That's 83. Superman. He's promoting Superman 3. Oh, such a shame. Maybe can I convert that clip? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to try converting it because it's really. I mean, but that can't be the one, right? That can't be the one because he does this whole thing about basically that whole scene he does where Superman comes flying down and saves everyone, and that was from this Tonight Show, right? Superman 3. No, I can't find it. I got it as an extra on the Blu-ray box set. What's this one? There's one more clip over here. No, that's from 83 as well. So it's promoting. He's promoting Superman 3. So it was better when it went. Okay, I'm going to try. Once it would go. Can I convert it into something that's like usable? Now I've got. Here we go. Downloads. Let's see what happens there. I'm going to put it to a different folder. Oh, my life is a living hell, ladies and gentlemen. A living hell, I tell you. Convert. If it's 33 seconds, shouldn't take any time at all to convert. We're at 50%, 60, 70, 80, 90, done. So let's see if this works. Video farm. And then we'll watch the teaser trailer. The teaser. No, still not bloody working. Screw you. Never mind. Fine. But it's if you ever find that, it's really worth watching. It's genuinely good. Fine. Let's see the teaser to the teaser for Superman. Okay, 1 second. Daily Planet, perfect. And Rachel Brosnahan, is that her name? Perfect as Lois Lane, right? Maybe have her in a skirt, bit of leg. I think that might be a good idea. Anyway, again, you can see look at the typeface. The typeface very much echoes Superman the movie, right? It's like that kind of glowy, like light shining through it. Oh, look, I'm excited already. Okay, I love the subtlety they have. They have their original music, but I hope they break out the da 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 at some point. I mean, don't you? Yes, we'll watch that tomorrow, assuming it's out. Right? Assuming it's out, we will totally watch that tomorrow. So, James Gunn, what have I seen of his work? I like that he's got old, in public, right? So I never saw... Super always looked quite good. That's the one with... Elliot Page. She was probably Ellen Page back then in 2010. I don't know. Kevin Bacon, Liv Tyler, Nathan Fillion. He tells the story of Frank Dover, a short-order cook who becomes a superhero without having any superhero abilities. That sounds like an interesting movie. And from that, you got Guardians of the Galaxy. Okay, so, his early movies I didn't see, right? I wonder what the Belko experiment was. You had that in between Guardians 1 and 2. It's interesting. So he did Guardians of the Galaxy, 2, Suicide Squad, Guardians of the Galaxy, and Superman. I mean, Superman looks good, but listen, that's a strong body of work, I hate to tell you. And then short films, other roles, television stuff, right? So James Gunn, PG Porn. What's that? It's a web series created by the brothers James and Brian and Sean Gunn, consisting of a series of pornography spoofs with humorous events. Oh, yeah, he was kind of like, what's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? Edgy, right? He was supposed to be edgy. Iron Groot, he wasn't involved with. The executive producer means he got paid. Guardians of the Galaxy History Special, excellent, right? Christmas, it really is one of the great Christmas specials, right? So, and Creature Commandos, it's really solid entertainment, right? I understand that he made the loser fat guys right wing instead of Antifa, who they really should have been. But I don't know. Let's just get over it. So anyway, look, James Gunn. I think he's got a very strong pedigree of creating really, really, really excellent entertainment, right? And so we all waited with bated breath for the Superman trailer, and they really did build things up very nicely. Firstly, they showed this. I like this motion poster. And this is very good at showing the tip of the iceberg of the tone of the trailer, which I thought was, again, one of my favorite points of the year. And my son got married this year, right? It's fantastic, right? This is absolutely fantastic. It knocks out the park and everybody. Let's have a deep dive into it, right? Let's have a deep dive. Now, starting off in the snow is always clever because it always references those. Now, I don't know for the Fortress of Solitude. No, it was in the snow, right? But it always references the Christopher Reeve movies for me. I think for most people as well. And here's why it's a great teaser trailer. It tells you a lot, right? It's got a lot of information in it, like a lot of information in it, coded in without saying anything. And a lot of story information as well, right? And it's really, I love seeing short forms like the opening titles, for example, of Minder tells an incredible story. The opening titles of The Prisoner tell an incredible story. I love titles like that, right? This tells an incredible story in under a few seconds, and it's wonderful. So anyway, it starts off in the snow. All right, so first impressions. Here, we'll let them zoom in a little bit. Okay, couple of first impressions. Firstly, the shorts work. The traditional costume works. You hear him wheezing, right? You can see he's been really genuinely hurt. So now you know this Superman is up against a real threat, right? What can do this to Superman? Is it Doomsday? I don't know. Yeah, I love the wheezing. I love the way it builds up tension. And here's the other brilliant bit, right? You see his Clark Kent, and you can understand why nobody realized he was Superman, right? He wears this like weird hair and looks good. This really works, I think, without like contradicting any Superman look. Like he looks like a nerd. Karney said, "Is it me or does the snow look like a foot hammer?" Let's go back for a second and have a look. It looks like it does, doesn't it? I think it's probably a coincidence, but I don't know. But it's a very interesting point you made there. Yeah, so yeah, we get him as Clark Kent. Again, I love you see close up. You see the blood, right? You see he's really in trouble, and again, I love his wheezing. And you see a tooth been knocked down, right? This is really heavy, right? They've really raised the stakes, right? The music's excellent. Now, I'm assuming this isn't the exact music they're going to use in the movie, or maybe it is. But this seems, I like the, the reverb on it, right? That really works. It really absolutely works. Because it's, again, I think the, not the John Horner. That's what I said. We got started with this last night. Not Jeremy Goldsmith, no. I'm going to remember before looking it up. Jurassic Park, like every good Star Wars. John Williams. The John Williams theme, right? It's so part of what Superman is right now. Thank you, John Williams. So part of what Superman is. And Superman exists, I think, it's a unique cultural part of American, I think, and Western civilization's psyche, right? And this feels like it's that like deep reverb feels like you're tapping into the soul of what Superman is. I love this, but it gets so much better, right? I'm enthusing, and it gets so much better. She is perfect casting as Lois Lane, right? Should get her in the skirt with some heels, okay? Get her out the pantsuit. She does a great leg. And again, I love that you wouldn't put him together as Superman, right? I mean, even though he is square jawed, and he also has got kind of a feeling. It feels kind of like he's drawn by Frank Quietly, right? I do like that. I love Frank Quietly. The Guardian Galaxy Trinity. Now, who was it saying? Somebody in the chat said Pedro Lozano. yeah, they're gonna talk about the thing that people know best, and they know Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy. Even though the last one wasn't exciting, it was kind of a bummer, right? I mean, it was a very good piece of movie making, I think. But that's what people know, like the Guardians of the Galaxy guy. Now, people are really bitching about the fat Pa Kent. As an old fat guy, I'm like, But I love this where you see the love that Superman has for his father, right? I think, and that's such an important part of who Superman is. Oh, I love this. I just love it. I just love this. There's so much heart in this trailer. I mean, I'm so enthused by it. And again, look at them looking each other in the eyes. That's a genuine father to son connection, right? On a very emotional and real level. I mean, it's not genuine, they're actors. They're pretending. Wow, that is a genuine human connection. Oh, and so he starts whistling. I'm like, they're not bringing crypto in now, are they? I love it. I'm like, is that crypto? Is that crypto? Is that crypto? I don't know why I'm so excited. It's not like I'm a crypto fan. I love crypto. Oh God, this is such a great dog. I love dogs, right? I do. I love dogs. Love cats too. I'll probably love sheep if I met any. But like, I love, and it's again, Superman is an idealized expression of the soul of America, of pure Americana, and there's nothing more American, right, than dog ownership. It really is, and the nature of dogs is also, I think, very reflective of the best of the national psyche of America. This is why we all love America, right? Really, it's because there is a lot to love there. Here, let me see this again. Okay, because it's so wonderful.
Crypto.
I love it.
Home. Take me home.
Oh, firstly, look at that pose. I mean, this is this is a perfect comic book pose. And okay, so we're showing him weakness. We're showing him time. Now we're showing how incredibly strong he is. What are those, like gas tanks? Yeah, let's move it back for a second. So, and what is that? There's like a Godzilla foot in the background. And why doesn't she realize? Maybe she's deaf. Maybe this just who knows? We'll find out. But like pure heroism, right? Masculine heroism. Oh God, it's shot so beautifully. And let's go back so you can hear the music in context. It is beautiful. It is genuinely beautiful. Okay, I'll watch this bit again. So then we just got, I mean, again, if your heart isn't swelling at this moment, right, you're probably Keir Starmer. So yeah, we get to see Nicholas Hoult, Lex Luthor, and again, this seems very much like the John Byrne, early John Byrne Superman, very very classic. Now John Byrne went much more when Alan Moore turned up and everything got very gritty and adult. John Byrne went very traditional, right? And so yeah, I think this seems to be a very John Byrne take on Lex Luthor. I wonder what he'll be like, Nicholas Hoult. Now again, you might help me, you might hate me, right? You might absolutely hate me, but I really like the one from the Zack Snyder movies. What's it called again? The guy from the Facebook movie, right? I like that. I like that interesting, weird take on him, right? But Kronos Godwise, if you bring a very good point, crypto coming to Superman's aid is a total win. Yeah, again, that is Americana, right? That screams everything that's great about America, and it really does. Next Corp. Again, this looks like it was drawn by John Byrne. And again, look at these poses. So what's going on here? He's like captured. love it, right? And I love that he's like a symbol of hope, which is why, I never really liked these that the S was with that means hope. I mean, like, just it was a bit cringe. I prefer it meant that it was family sigil, right? It's just and this looks more, like a family sigil than an S.
Superman.
So yeah, it's interesting. It's quasi-religion that this kid like literally praying to Superman in this, whereas and he's going to swoop in and save him.
Superman.
So they're mad at him about something. And Staggin said, so this is the most controversial. Nathan Fillion, who's in freaking everything James Gunn does. This is the Guy Gardner, Green Arrow, who was always a bit of an arsehole. And people hate this haircut. But that was, what's it? Guy Gardner. What's it called? Green Lantern. It was Justice League International. Justice League International. Let's see if I can find a picture of that, all right? Because that's where I first really saw him. And I wish I could remember who did the art. This very, very famous cover. Where is it? Let me see if I can find a better picture of it. Because I'm literally looking at it, right? No, this was fine, there's this as well. So again, this is pissing people. And I think people came in wanting to be upset for some reason or another because they like Henry Cavill as Superman, and I can't argue with anybody about that. He was very good at Superman. What's it? Cover. Let me see if I can find that cover. Oh, yeah. Is this it? No, it's cut off over there. Here's a small version of it. Let's see if I can find a higher res one. Who did the artwork on it? It was J.M. DeMatteis wrote it. But tools, size. Size matters not. You want to bet, baby? Oh. I hear the mixer going upstairs. That can only mean my wife's making Christmas pudding. Although I'm having my Christmas dinner on Friday, not Wednesday, right? So, because we do it for Sabbath. Oh, is this it? This is the one, right? Fine, now I've got to find the thing where all the images are. I go that. Yeah, again, people are not happy with this. It doesn't really bother me. Right, there you go. Doink. Share screen. Again, the haircut looks a bit, it's not really working. I hate to tell you. But again, I really got to see it in context. Right, this is the Guy Gardner Green Lantern that I always envisaged, right? Because it was, so who did this? Art by McGuire and Gordon. So I don't know. Gavin and DeMatteis, Jen DeMatteis, pretty darn good writers, I have to say. Want to make something of it? So it was always supposed to be an arsehole Green Lantern. I just don't think here. Can I find the? Hang on a second. I'll do Guy Gardner Green Lantern. There was a great cover by American Flag by Howard Chaykin. And people are saying this has got a very CW vibe. I don't think so. Like, I really don't think so. It doesn't seem like that to me at all. Dang it. Hang on. Google what? So we do size large. Like it big, baby. No, yeah. I mean, like, it's not like you can't make this Guy Gardner look good, but again, James Gunn's got a very consistently strong. Here we go. This is the one that, Howard Chaykin. This is one of the best versions of it I've seen. It's got a very consistently good track rate. So the Nathan, and he always looks weird, and he plays. I think he's been in all of his DC stuff. Always playing something else. Like, did he play the German guy, a German superhero in Suicide Squad? He played one of the guys that get killed at the beginning. And I think maybe his costume should be a bit greener. But I have to see it in context. So what was he doing with his ring just now? And I love Hawkwoman. That looks good. I guess they want some quiet. So again, I am very open-minded because so much about this trailer I love. That looks great. Oh, that must be what the kid was about to be stomped on. And again, I'm really getting a Frank Quietly vibe about this, right? If you ever read All-Star Superman, right? It's got a lot. It feels a lot like that, like these incredible oversized threats, rendered. And I love you see like the romance between Lois and Clark, or Kal-El, and with like what's going on in the background. Now, who's that? Do you think? I don't know, but he seems quite upset about it. Oh, clearly he's in the Fortress of Solitude, very much based on the Richard Donner movies, right? He must have really loved that robot, and maybe it's something that raised him. I don't know. Yeah, this must be the Fortress of Solitude growing. Oh God, I can't wait to see all of it. And that's Metamorpho, I believe. Who's playing Metamorpho? Hang on, I'll look this up. We go. Superman 2025 film. Is this a cast? No, I'm clicked the wrong one. 2025 film. So who then? Do we have a cast list? Anthony Carrigan. He's not who I thought he was. So he was a guy. He's the guy from what's it called again? It's been a bunch of good stuff. Barry. If you haven't seen Barry, that's really good, right? And you saw before Superman was in a building, Stag Industries. That's apparently a Metamorpho villain, right? So there you go. And again, these oversized, insane threats. And I don't know. I hope he does a good job with this, Nicholas Hoult. All right, he does. He's not really convincing me right now. I got to see him. He looks a bit cosplay-y right now, right? But I have to see him in context. I think once you see him act, it's probably going to be. Look at this. Looks so cool. And then music playing. Dun 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 dun. Oh God! It just pulls in your heart. Oh, God, let's go back for a second. Because it's such a lovely, beautiful idea. I love he's got a cape on. Oh, my God. And it works. It feels right in character, right? I love he's got a dog that has a Superman cape, but he's come to save him. Oh, I can't wait to see the story that hammers this out. So Mr. Terrific actually looks really good. Who's always been a bit of a lame character. Who's playing Mr. Terrific? Hang on. And to the I wanted to do a search. To Eddie Gathergy. What's he been in? I don't know. X-Men First Class is the only credit I recognize. But man, I really like that costume. It works so much better than the CW version. And again, oh God, the romance of it. You know what I like about the heterosexuality of it? Oh, the normalcy of it. The red trunks. Really good. Okay, that's really, really, really good. Soren says the Lex Luthor is a definite improvement over the model of the last model. Green Lantern guy who looks like he's doing a Patrick Troughton haircut. He does look bad, but I mean, I'm sure there's going to be some kind of in context reason for that. It loves the Donner movies. Well, so did Superman Returns, which everybody hates. It loves the Donner movie, but it's not afraid to be its own thing, as Crypto demonstrates. Right? Okay, let's just watch the Crypto bit again because that's my favorite bit. It is my favorite bit. There we go. People were so mad about Fat Paul Kent. Okay, this is just awesome. Oh, it's so good. Well, can't Crypto fly? I wonder what Father Miller thinks, right? Because he loves classic Superman. That's the thing. This is really classic, like 1950s, 60s, 70s Superman, updated for today without it being for modern audiences. It's working by classic audiences. I love it. Oh God, I love it so much.
Home. Baby, home.
Okay, I'm sorry. This is a perfectly judged trailer. It's right about everything. I do not understand why anybody would possibly complain about it. I think it's genuinely beautiful, right? I do. I think it's absolutely beautiful. And I'm very enthused to see that movie. It's about the only thing I am enthused to see in the cinema. Let me see what they're talking about on Bleeding Cool. Teaser in case you missed anything, should we look at there? No. Hang on, where was I? So there's a bunch of articles about it. Let's pull this up. And I like these articles are from like industry trade papers. Right. Conrad says Gunn should have done Superman movie, Batman movie, Brave and Bold, Batman, Superman, possibly with guests from Wonder Woman, and finally started building the GLA. There's more than one way to build a cinematic universe, right? That they did it and it worked well with the Marvel world. I don't think you can redo that again. Essentially, right? I think it's like saying, if you're going to do a Narnia movie, first you've got to have an Aslan movie, and then you've got to have a White Witch movie, and then you've got to have... No, I think the more normative way is to do a good story, right? 17 characters and Easter eggs. But I understand that, that's because it worked so well, right? And it did work so well with the Marvel. Phase 1 to 3, basically, great nerd cinema. So let's see what they got. They have Lois Lane, non-right star Rachel Brosnahan makes a debut as Lois Lane, Clark's love interest and fellow reporter at Daily Planet. Lois is smart, fearless journalist, but often unaware that Clark and Superman are the same person. Brosnahan in the latest Lois Lane after Amy Adams. Now, Amy Adams was a really weird choice, and I think it worked for that version of Superman, which I think wasn't very Superman-y, right? Margaret Kidder, Terry Hatcher, Kate Bosworth. Kate Bosworth wasn't just very good. Terry Hatcher was just gorgeous. Lex Luthor, Luthor Corp, right? Crypto! Oh, God! I love Crypto. I've blown my mind how much I love Crypto, right? It's wonderful. Superman's canine best friend character was announced to appear back in October. Gunn revealed his own dog, Ozzo, inspired him while writing Superman. I remember thinking, gosh, how difficult life would be if Ozzo had superpowers. Thus, Crypto came into the script and changed the shape of the story. That's Ozzo was changing my life. Well, I'm glad he did, right? And the something that Gunn always does very well is man's close, emotional, personal bond to their pets. That's one of the things I loved about Peacemaker, that the weird relationship that Peacemaker had with Eagly, right? And it was just so well done. What I really loved about Peacemaker with the titles. I thought that was great. Guy Gardner, yeah, man, doesn't look good. Right? Doesn't look good. So they just explain who everybody is. Lanterns, which stars Aaron Pierce and Carl Chandler, are famously Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan. Yeah, Lanterns. Hawk looked fabulous. Mr. Terrific, fine, I spotted him. Clark Kent, yes, obviously. Jonathan Kent Farm, Metamorpho. Stack Industries, yeah, so he's apparently a villain of Metamorpho. Daily Planet looks great. Oh, looks great. Jimmy Olsen, Steve Lombard, and Cat Grant. Cat Grant, I noticed. And then Jimmy Olsen, I noticed. Who's Steve Lombard? Skylar Gizonzo plays Jimmy Olsen. Yeah, he looks like a Jimmy Olsen as well. Oh, right. Good casting. Jimmy Olsen plays as a close colleague of Lois and Clark, has been in several Superman adaptations. Saturday Night Live alum Beck Bennett plays Daily Planet reporter Steve Bonnard. So I wonder who, can I see him, Beck Bennett? It could be the guy behind Jimmy Olsen. Steve is often portrayed as a sports reporter and a rival to Clark. Michaela Hoover is fellow Daily Planet reporter Cat Grant in the comics. Something of a love interest with Clark called Jimmy Olsen. Yeah, I like that she was crazily hot. Fortune of Solitude, yes, I spotted that. Kalex, oh, who is Kalex? Superman looks pretty emotional with the destroyed robot. It's possible it's Kalex from the comics. Kalex is a servant droid from Krypton who later became a caretaker at the Fortress of Solitude. If it were destroyed, it would sever one of the last connections of Superman's home planet. Making sense he would be sad. Yeah. I honestly I like the Russell Crowe Jor-El and again, but this looks great. It looks so 50s, 60s, 70s, so classic. Superman's Golden Age, Silver Age, Monster Fight. Okay, fine. That variety article was useless, if I may say so. Superman James Gunn on superheroes' complicated relation with Crypto. He's not nearly the best dog. I love it. That's even better. Move over Benji and Lassie. One of the main Steve Steelers looking to look forward to in James Gunn's new Superman movie is the Man of Steel's best friend, that being Crypto the dog. I love that he's a naughty dog. It just got better. In a moving moment in the trailer, the blooded Superman has fallen to a snowy earth, suddenly whistles, and out of the blue, we see a storm in the distance. Crypto the dog comes to some form of rescue. I can't even imagine that the rumors that the Warner Bros. Were in any way upset with this trailer. They must, unless they're super woke. Yeah, it's absolutely crazy, right? Because it was a perfect trailer. In a moving moment, we see him. Crypto comes to someone rescue. Gunn said that press the trailer about including the K9 and this live action version. Hang on a second. Oh, nearly there. I think we're seeing from the beginning where we're seeing the little bit of a different side that Superman that we've seen. Yeah, and I think that really works well, right? Oh, now my ears really got. Oh, not even close. Oh, there you go. Oh, I think I got it. I got it. Oh. Wait about to. This movie, at the end of the day, is not about power. This movie is about the loose term of the word human. The movie is about a loose term of the word, word of human being, and who he is as a person, and virtually struggling day to day with. We see different aspects of him in the beginning. His relationship with Klepto is complicated. He's not nearly the best dog. There's a lot more to Crypto than you see in the trailer. I can't wait. I genuinely can't wait. It's a way of saying we're embracing all of the Superman mythology. Yeah. And you know what I want to see in the next movie? Mr. Meplisnik. Right? I want to see Bizarro. Oh, Brainiac. And I want to see the 1970s Brainiac, not the green one, right? The robot-y one. That'd be awesome. They try and unblock my hair again. Oh, no, this worked. No problem. Here we go. These superhero movies have taken characters and said, okay, yeah, it's Batman, but it's not any other kind of. It's Superman, but it's not any other kind of any other stuff. Well, again, I hear that thing, right? Who was it? Just said Colin Archer was just saying, like, establish one thing, then the other, and no, that's not the route he's going. And I'm intrigued. I hope it works, right? I think it's going to work. I hope it works. He lives in the world of alternative. He lives in the world of superheroes. This is an alternative history world where superheroes exist, but it's also incredibly grounded about real people having real lives, and there just has to be metahumans there. So, were there always super powered people? Superman has friends who are other superheroes, but he's not. He's got a flying dog, and he's got a giant fortress. Adds Gunn. He has a lot of things we love from the Superman comics mythology that haven't been able to see much of a film. Definitely hasn't been able to be in a grounded way. Yeah, and I guess this is the cool use of technology, right? This is actually a cool use because it's not just believing a man can fly; it's believing a man has a friendly doggy who can also fly, right? Doink. And then let's see what else he has to say. Yeah, that image of Superman there, Frank Quietly, right? All-Star Superman. If you haven't read comics for a long time or like ever, All-Star Superman is really a way to go, right? Grant Morrison came out here. All-Star Superman, Frank Quietly. It is. It's just beautiful. Right, yeah. In the first episode, in the first issue, he's like saving somebody, going on a some kind of attack to the sun. No, some what's the word? Some expedition to the sun, and just being generally super. Right. I mean, and his artwork is just again really. It really shows up. Okay, there. Look, if you can see this image, it. Yeah, one second. I would like to zoom in on this as we can. Copy image address. Doink. Because this seems to be doing exactly what this movie is doing, which is it's very silly traditional Superman, but done in a way for modern audiences. Right, and that's not code for let's make everybody trans and gay. It's like let's embrace the what Superman is, and I think it's really working. Right, I think it's really working. As Superman crashes into a snowy Earth in today's trailer for Superman, we see a blooded Man of Steel who looks like looking almost broken. In another shot, Superman is getting trash thrown over by a slew of people. Not exactly the traditional image we like. Well, I can see how that works in context of the movie. I'm intrigued to see what happens. We do so he says, James Gunn said, we do have a battered Superman at the beginning, and I think that is our country. James, we are on separate sides of the political aisle, and I agree with you completely. Right? What's that? J.K. Rowling, Warner Brothers discovering BBC accused of betraying DEI policies by backing Harry Potter author amid trans. Oh God, those people are so crazy. So yeah, it is a metaphor for America, right? It really is a metaphor for America. I agree with you. I just think crypto represents Trump at this point. One of the overarching themes in the reboot of the DC series is on the big screen is that the movie is about kindness. It was a movie about being good, and that's really the essence of Superman, right? I agree with you. I believe in goodness of human beings, and again, this is really what what we're crying out for this, we're aching for this, because we've lived in sheer degeneracy for decades, getting worse. I mean, like, it got a lot worse when during Trump won, right? When they felt the degenerate world felt they needed to push back against people saying, do you mind not throwing your cum on the pavement? Do you mind not doing that? Yeah, and that's where we got like this public nudity, drag show for kids, like things that are like just there's no public decency, right? It's not, and doing what you want isn't goodness. right? And I to be clear, and we're going to talk about this when we talk about Rosalie Davidson there. No one's saying, oh, no, don't be gay, get back in the closet, put gays in concentration camps. We're saying, if you make something really exclusively for gay people, then you've got a very small audience. And that's really the way it is. So yeah, it's about goodness. I believe in most people in the country, despite their ideological beliefs or political politics, are doing their best to get by and are trying to be good people despite what it may seem to the other side. Oh, God, James, you are a smart person, right? And what the other side might be. I think this movie is about that. I think honestly, I do think we're seeing some kind of weird reconciliation with Trump right now in America. Some kind of reconciliation in America with Trump right now. Right, because there's no like freaking out and like gotta fight, resist. People are like, yeah, it's been pretty shit recently. Maybe we can have some money now. So back in 2020, came under fire by Mike Cernovitz. Whatever. I suppose this is actually, from what everybody says, is a really good person. It's about basic kindness of human beings that can be seen as uncool, but I think you made it look cool, and that's why I'm really psyched for this. And it can be seen as under siege, whereas some darker voices are some of the louder voices. I live in a very rural part of Georgia. I see the kindness and beauty. Well, that's probably why you're so sane. People every day who don't share the same beliefs as I do. But I think that's that's fantastic. Good for you. You keep living in Georgia, right? But I think that's what the movie is about. The basic fundamental decency of human beings all around the world. I agree with you. Oh, and that's why this movie is so vital for today, right? I think it's a movie we're all going to be able to watch and go, well, that was awesome, right? That was fan-freaking-tastic, right? I think we're all going to be able to say that. And again, oh, man, do I love that crypto. It's crazy how much I love that dog. Oh, so cute. My name's Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.